have my dress on from Etsy, and then I have all of the things in my pockets. My timer, the blanket for the corrals, and then I'm gonna bring my banana and peanut butter and probably 2 Advil, just so I can take it after I eat something. It is 1:38. We're gonna head down as soon as my mom is ready, and we'll get ready for the half marathon. I'm nervous. 2 a.m. and we're headed to the buses. It's a lot warmer today. We'll see when we're waiting 2 hours how it feels. I'm excited.
You should go. Yes, 3 and 3:45. We'll line all the buses up. 3:45. We'll turn everyone out of the seat.
Our 1.5-mile warm-up has started. We're getting the body moving and the blood flowing straight to our feet. Good morning. How are you feeling health-wise? Are you nauseous today?
Not yet.
Not yet, she says. Music is very ambient. Ambience? What's the word? Is very ambient. Look at the runDisney ball. Shoo. And the Epcot sign I love to see. How beautiful. Woke up. We did. 4:38. We're still sitting on the ground. We're gonna stand up in like 5 minutes. It's chilly. My mom's having a good time. Can't you tell? It's my farewell. Mom. She's gonna do fine. Oh. other than that, I feel good. I was with my mom for the first 2 miles and then she told me to go on. So I've just been keeping to somewhat of a pace. First view. Totally thought he was the person.
Everybody's doing so good. You are doing so good. If you're feeling like, oh God, I can't do this, yes you can, because you've already run 10 and a half. You woke up today and said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this day mine. And this day belongs to me. And you are absolutely doing it. You set an amazing goal, and I am your
tell you, you are accomplishing it. You are 3/4 of the way through the Disney Princess Half Marathon.
Something very special is waiting at the door.
Thank you. Thank you. Finished and sat down. I got my coffee, there's no line, but I am so tired. Luckily, I don't feel injured like I did last year, so that's like good on the shoes, except my feet are just really tired. I'm just waiting for my mom and then we're gonna go back to our resort. I always get a little bit emotional anytime I pass spectators, or even if I pass like cast members that are like cheering. I don't know, I just get emotional. But I will say that I felt a lot better this race than I did the last one. I definitely started to feel it later in the race, but like I lasted longer than I did last time, so that's good. I'm just putting everything in my bag and I'll just talk to you when we get back to the resort. Thank you. Oh gosh. We made it back to the room, but just a moment for the medals. We have the half marathon one here and the challenge here. So I will get more into depth, but I kind of want to relax really quick, and my mom wants to rest before going to Magic Kingdom. So let me take off all my stuff, catch my breath, and then I'll come in with the update. All right, so first of all, the medals. This one is for doing the half marathon, and it spins to see the villain. And this one is for doing the challenge. So there's the villain and there's snow. very beautiful. The first two had no moving parts, which was, I think, very different than normal, but they were big. So let's talk about the race. First of all, it was nowhere near as cold as it was last year, and nowhere near as cold as it was the last 2 days. It felt, I would say, pretty good. We started at, where did we start? At 5:50 in the morning. So I don't know if I talked about this, but the course was different for the 10K as well as this race. So it started out similar, except we went behind Magic Kingdom first, because usually we do it reverse, where we go in, like we pass the Contemporary, we like run up the castle like normal, but then we turn into Tomorrowland and then come out of the castle and go into Adventureland. However, this year it was different. We went around, came through into Magic Kingdom. We went over by the Grand Floridian, which was very pretty, and entered Magic Kingdom, still ran straight like towards the castle. However, we went left right away into Adventureland and then came backwards through past like the carousel and everything under the castle and then into Tomorrowland. So that's like the big difference. And then went over by the Contemporary like normal, went through a big parking lot. Can't say I loved that, but it was flat, so I also can't say that it was the worst thing ever. And I was feeling really good. I ended up fueling at mile 3.5. I had a gel. Then at 6.5, I had probably half of my gummies. And then the last time I fueled was actually 1 pack of the jelly beans they gave us. I will say, if you didn't watch my last year's runDisney race videos, I felt way better for longer compared to that one. So last year it slammed me at mile 8 and I was really struggling. This year I would say I made it through about 9.5, and then I started like really feeling the fatigue. My feet were not hurting nearly as bad as they were in my last shoes, except that it is just more like tired, which you can't really do anything about. I was doing intervals, but anytime there was downhill, I would run. Anytime I needed to get past someone, I would run. Or if I just felt like my feet were hurting, running tended to help. But I also chose to walk if it was like uphill, or if I just wasn't feeling it. Yeah. So mile 10, 11, 12 are the worst. The absolute worst. 12, it's like half of that. But it's known that mile 10 and 11 are the worst because it's the uphill, the overpasses. It's also very like narrow, so everyone's on top of each other for like 2 miles straight, and it's rough. But then once you make it past 12, it kind of opens up a little bit. You're into the back of Epcot, and then you come through and it's flat again, which is nice. You come out like normal, and then you pass the finish line. I have my splits. So I stayed with my mom for the first 2 miles. We did really good. How would you say you did, Mom?
Huh?
The first like half, would you say?
Oh, I sent my splits to you.
No, but how did you feel?
Oh, it was fine. My only issue were my toes.
Was that only after like Magic Kingdom, or was it the whole time?
I noticed it the most after Magic Kingdom. That's when it started really bothering me.
So
Like
last year,
like mile 5, like.
yeah, last year she made it to mile 8 and then got swept because they did a hard sweep. This year she made it to mile 11, which I said was good because mile 10, 11, 12 are the worst. And she said that the only thing that was bothering her wasn't her knees, wasn't her ankles or anything. It was just her toes. And she thinks it's just from her shoes. Anyway, so first 2 miles I did with her. We had, if I'm rounding, this is on the Runkeeper app. So like my Apple Watch said a few things differently, but for the most part. 16, 16, then we had 13, 13, 14, 14, 30, 14, 14, 14, 50, which was mile 9. So you know I started to feel it. Then I was like, okay, I need to bring it up a little bit because I really wanted to PR, but like massively. I didn't achieve like under 3, but I did like 13 minutes faster than last year. So anyway, then we have mile 10 was 14:30, 11 was 15:15. So there you go, mom. I slowed down so much. I slowed down about 45 seconds because of mile 11. Then I picked it up because I was like, okay, I gotta get going. So then 14:30, 13:50, 13:50. So those are my miles. My average was a 14:30. Last year was like a 15:15. And I ended at 3 hours and 13 minutes, just shy of 3 hours and 14. However, last year, I think it was like 3 hours and 25 minutes. So I'm proud of it. It felt good. I'm just glad that my feet, like my ankles aren't hurting. My knee didn't hurt at all. My ankles only hurt when it was very uneven, but I tried to like walk in the grass or something. Afterwards, they gave us the normal. However, they did not give us a cooling towel and they did not give us a Mylar blanket, which I was hoping for one of the two because when I was in the shade, I was shivering. And when I was in the sun, I was sweating. So we didn't get anything. So that was a little upsetting. However,
I keep saying
however, moving on. 4th ward. No, just kidding. In the box, the same old, same old. We got chips, tortilla chips, the cheese, of course, the toast, which I have yet to try, the fruit snacks, the Skittles, and then we actually got a cookies and cream honey stinger today. At least my box did. So I will probably eat that at some point. Water Powerade. They had given me 2 packs of the sport beans. I only ate 1. The banana. Did you try them or no?
1.
Oh, like 1 jelly bean or 1 pack?
1 jelly bean. And I was like,
what? I got a chocolate muffin and then my coffee. There was no one in line for Joffrey's. Not a single one. I was like, I walked up and ordered.
That's because they were all in line for beer.
Yeah, probably. I didn't get my beer cup this year, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, yeah, that's about all. We're just gonna relax. My mom's in her pajamas for some reason. I guess she's going to Magic Kingdom in pajamas. Yes, but I didn't think that long. And then we'll go to Magic Kingdom, but I'm gonna change into some fresh clothes. And that's all. I will see you in Magic Kingdom. Good afternoon. It is about 12:50 and I'm sitting outside of Pop by the lake. It's pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to show you, but I'm sitting here while my mom finishes her last 3 miles. She did this last year when she did not completely finish her half marathon. However, she was swept earlier last time compared to this time. She did way better, so she has less to do. And then when she's done, we're gonna head straight to Magic Kingdom. We have a lightning lane for It's a Small World, Buzz, and Tiana's Bayou, which will be my first time riding her ride. And then we also have a dinner reservation. I forget where, but I'm sure I'll mention it at some point. However, we have just been relaxing. I took a shower, changed. I've been like waiting for some of my photos to come through, and my mom actually ended up taking a little nap. That's the update right now. I am wearing all 4 medals. Let me show you. Let me show you the lake because it's so pretty. And then the next time I see you is probably when we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. so Mom, I have Tangled, so Rapunzel, and I have Beauty and the Beast. Nope, Little Mermaid, Ariel.
I thought they were gonna be like actual little permanent.
They're pastries, princess pastries.
I got that pastry part. I guess I didn't know.
Have you never opened the mystery box? Mom? Ready? I'm gonna show you. Mom?
Little Mermaid.
Oh! No, I have that one. I thought it was a comb. What if I got a duplicate box? This will be Rapunzel.
Is that Little Mermaid?
Yeah, but I thought I already had that one. If this is Rapunzel, then it's a duplicate box. It was the last two. No,
It's not.
Snow White.